More faith, no religion. Cut the grass low, see the snakes, better vision. Circumcision pause, cut their heads off. Loyalty, no improvision of boss. Y'all gon' learn y'all lesson. Class in what's the science?
Read and take, brothers. Every time you speak real, they take something. Either your life, freedom or money, but them snakes coming. 300, yeah, we might be few, but hot off of sparring. Niggas carry sticks to make that bread. Not talking Olive Garden, darling Parton, looking like Dolly Parton.
Now we're walking on the podium of the Temple of Venus in Rome. So what we want to do also today, as we look at the incredible reconstruction of virtual ancient Rome,
I'm a reflection of God, you're a reflection of God, and we are just a fractional reflection of God, living in a simulation that the all created for the all to experience what it is to be technically alive.
Welcome back to another episode of H.F.C. High Frequency Convo, episode 75. What we were? 25 away from 100?
25 away from
25 away from 100.
Quarter away.
That is crazy, man. It's 25. What's 75? That's 11. That's 12. That's 3.
3. Spirit.
Spirit, man. And this is a perfect episode for Spirit. Welcome to niggas. You want to show his belly? He's Dilly Freakos. You know, you're lucky you didn't get into Hollywood. You're lucky this nigga to get into Hollywood. He's been on like a fucking horny. But this is H.F.C. Convo. And I mean, I'm your host, Wes Hunt. As always, this is my big brother co-hosting business partner.
Trust to God.
And this is the podcast where we spark blunts and conversation. Like I said, it's episode 75. I said 55. Episode 75. Like, share, subscribe. If you get any value out of the content, we upload every Thursday and every Monday. Now, I mean, or Tuesday, depending on what's going on, but definitely every Thursday, which go to the part 1, part 2 series. Now, I mean, like, and we give you a thought-provoking content. We going together, we popping that red pill together, thinking it's free. Now, I mean, like, share, subscribe, follow us on SoundCloud, West Hunt OG, Instagram, Wolf Hunt 718 WXL. It's over on the bottom of the screen.
If you don't like pills, get the gummies.
And, I mean,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, he's talking about the red pill gummies, not
the red
gummies.
The red gummies. Sometimes you might just want the gummies. You don't want the pill. You don't want to smoke. You just want the gummies.
But yo, we gonna get right into this motherfucking shit. In this episode, part 1 and part 2 is gonna sum it up. It's gonna be break it up like we usually do. It's different facts of the same, like the two sides of the same coin. Are we living in a simulation? Thought-provoking, right? Can we actually be living in a fucking simulation? So we're gonna go through this shit like this. The first episode is gonna be if we are living in a simulation. If we are living in a simulation, was it natural? Can AI be natural in any sort of way? And who or what created the simulation? I mean, so we're gonna go into the first. I want to give you examples. And the first 2 videos, I'm gonna split them. It's from Ancient Rome Live, also like share, subscribe to their channel, and Lunar Gaming. And the first video I'm gonna show y'all is, as y'all gonna see, is gonna be of Ancient Rome Master. This is all simulation shit. Digital, how they creating worlds within worlds. The Matrixville engine. Our fucking, please go and go check this shit out. Matrixville engine. God talks to the AI there. Like the computer, the ChatGPT or whatever it's called, the AI, the real AI in there, he's going around because at the mic, the guy's going around. But I watched this for an hour. He's just going around talking to the different people in the city. Ask them, do you know you're a computer? And their responses was crazy. They're like, dude, what about you? They sound like where you live in. Their responses are just fucking crazy. Like, they were just perplexed and they was kind of scared. I don't want to talk to you no more. I don't want to talk to you. You gotta shoot that shit too. I can say anything. I don't want to talk to you no more. They was getting almost scared. Like, we talking about this is real life. I go to work. They was the way to respond and go look that up. So I'm bringing up you 2 examples of how we created as humans a world within a world already. So is it possible that we just are another creation of somebody else's motherfucking programming? And the scientists actually wrote that point. I don't want to give the credit to, I don't want to give the name to, you know what I mean? But because I don't remember, but go look all this up, man. All you have to do is type in a few keywords and all this is gonna pop up, a little deep dive. But the first video is from Ancient Rome Live. You can get the shit. So this is, they digitally remastered or simulated how each one will look, and like now going through the streets, and I'm gonna show you the same little clips from Matrix and how they like these fucking artificial intelligence is actually living in this city. You know what I mean? Like, and they try to say it's easy because it's only pixelated to a certain point, like light. You only can see to a certain point. So you only have to put so much certain amount of data in. You know what I mean? So as you keep going, you just keep filling it as you go. As far as space, you want to see as far in the universe as you can see, right? So like as you keep going into space, you gotta keep pixelating. That's what the science is trying to say. It's very feasible. That's what they do in fucking simulations and video games. So like I'm just gonna give you a little example of how it will look, and then we're gonna kind of spill on it, and then part 2, we definitely gonna talk about are we living in a simulation and how scientists will kind of explain their theories of how, or the theories of how they will do it. But let's get into the first one. Let's get it.
Now we're walking on the podium of the Temple of Venus in Rome. So what we want to do also today, as we look at the incredible reconstruction of virtual ancient Rome of the imperial period in the reign of Constantine, we want to also show you what we do best in Ancient Rome Live, take you on location to give you that nice contrast between these amazing reconstructions and then on-the-ground reality of what's preserved still today. Continuing our journey, we're flying right over the amazing, massive Basilica of Maxentius and Constantine, and on the left, we can see the remains of the Domus Tipidiana. We have a video on that on Ancient Rome Live. Continuing onward, we're passing over the Temple of Antonius Pius and Faustina into the Roman Forum, into the heart of the ancient city. We're on the Capitoline Hill looking back at the Roman Forum. Past the Clivus Capitolinus Road, past the remains of the Temple of Saturn, there lies the Roman Forum. There's the Cupola of St. Martina, the Arch of Septimius Severus, columns of the Temple of Vespasian, and again that colonnade from the Temple of Saturn on the slopes of the Capitoline Hill. We're back in virtual reality, and we're looking at the Capitoline Hill, the Gemonium Steps, the Augustan Temple of Concord, which is poorly preserved today, going past the Temple of Vespasian, and we're catching a view of the tabularium structure that has been recently interpreted as the substructures for a series of temples on the Capitoline Hill. Continuing on from the tabularium, we're passing over the roof of the Temple of Saturn and catching a view of the Clivus Capitolinus again, that you as a triumphator would ascend to make a sacrifice to the Temple of Jupiter Optimus Maximus, the largest temple on the hill that we see in the distance. Of course, it wasn't the only temple on the Capitoline Hill, and we can see here an accurate reconstruction, a lot of it hypothetical, but due to studies, that gives us a sense of the other monuments, the arch, the erected columns, and the temples that were once accompanying the area in front of the Temple of Jupiter Optimus Maximus. This truly is a breathtaking view of one of the most important religious spaces in the entire city. Back by the Colosseum, or going past...
Yo, so y'all saw that video in Ancient Rome, we go in and out, but that shit is bugged out. That's not real. I'm not gonna go too much on this. We're going to the second video. This is from Illumina Gaming. Let's get it. yeah, that was Lunar Gaming. Like, share, and subscribe to Lunar Gaming. Like, share, and subscribe to like, share, and subscribe to Lunar Gaming and Ancient Home Live. But yo, I just wanted to give you some examples of how it will look, right? See how real that shit looks? And I want y'all to go look up this shit when he's talking to the computers and how they respond to it, because they really perplexed, they really think they live it. But I just want to show y'all how it looks. And my example of, you see what it means? Like, once they zoom out the building, there's not, you don't see nothing in the building. It's basically not there. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what science is trying to say. How life is until you zoom in, then you can see inside the house. Then you can see that. That's what I'm trying to say. It's easy. It's kind of easy in a hypothetical sense. So this would be a simulation because it's not that hard to pixelate everything. We don't know what's going on in China because China don't exist right now to us until we fly over there. Then it starts pixelating.
Or until you're coded with information, or until you're coded information that China exists by what they tell you on the news.
Exactly, and I'm gonna go into that big fast and
Let me entertain you for a minute. I'm the rap promoter. I start your motor. Talk from New York to South Dakota. Ginger ale, not root beer soda. Never get the girls with the underarm odor. Put me on some floor. I'm a good floater in the trade. Once knew a girl by the name of Rhoda. I watched Star Wars just to see Yoda. Somebody gotta be biggie, baby. Somebody gotta hold stiff. You know what I mean?
We'll be back. Just
Nah, one of them got played.
Yo, bro, I picked this up. We'll be back. I gotta get my shit going. That's H.F.C. and me having light of blunt. Like, share, and subscribe, man. For everybody, all the new subscribers, we got a little few, but thank you. Thank you for joining the family. Thank you for joining the journey with us. Are we living in a simulation? And if we are living in a simulation, this is a two-part question. Let's start. Are we living in a simulation? If we live in a simulation, was it natural? Can AI be natural? Because if you live in a simulation, it's almost CPU, artificial, even though it's not artificial. So can the simulation, is it an organic simulation? How would organic simulation work? But are we living in a simulation? And don't answer that. If you live in a simulation, let's say are we all? Was it natural? Can AI be natural?
Yeah, I believe that we live in a natural simulation.
Explain how I'm interested, really explain.
Because I'm gonna start off with the first one of the 7 principles that govern the universe. The first principle, the all is in the mind and the universal is mental. When you take that alone and you understand if the all is everything, is in the mind. The mind is not the brain. So then the mind has to be everything that exists. So everything that exists is in the mind. Uni, which is uni meaning one, and verses. We spit, we rap, we write music, we write song. Verses is one accord. So the things in the mind of the universe is mental. So that means the universe is constantly always thinking. So that means everything that exists in my interpretation, and there's many layers to that one law. So this is just one this is one layer to the law. This is not the adamant layer. In my interpretation, everything that exists is existing in the mind of what we would call God. And we are nothing but fractal projections of God, in the fractal projections of God. So that means, to show you quick, fast, in and out, I'm a reflection of God, you're a reflection of God, and we are just a fractional reflection of God, living in a simulation that the all created for the all to experience what it is to be technically alive. And the all is experiencing it on many different levels, what we call multi-dimensions and shit like that. So we are just basically, it's hard for me to explain, but it's not hard for me to explain. We're just basically gathering information for the all to send back to the all consciousness, which I would call the hard drive, which I would call the ultimate AI. You know what I mean? You could build on that and show God, and we're just transmitting energy. I believe that this is nothing. And to show what I'm talking about, and you could relate to this. Remember, always used to come to the crib. You know what I'm saying? When we used to be on Troy, and always used to be talking about this one particular nigga, this gang member nigga that always was giving that he felt that he had a problem with. Remember? You know what I'm saying? Remember, I don't want to affiliate with a Crip or Blood or whatever this shit was. And you always feel that he had a problem. You know who it is, right? Do you know who that person was? You don't know. What? Tell me this ain't a simulation then. Yes. Yes, our brother, like no other. So now, we on Troy, he on the other side of town. He's saying that because at this time, homie is on his shit. You know what I mean? He's on his shit. So that's why he's telling us the story. By the time we come to the other side of town, son is on his other vibe.
That's what a proverb comes from. It's a small world.
Yeah, is it a small world or are we living in a simulation?
Let me answer this first part because it's the second part of this. If you live in a simulation, let's say hypothetically, was it natural? Can AI be natural?
From God.
The thing about it is, and it's harder for me to explain because the way I want to explain it, I don't know if I got articulated the way I want to explain it. But I'm going to take a stab at it. The thing is like, alright, I'm gonna answer the second part on the second part of the video. That is this actual simulation, but if hypothetically it actually is, and in the first instance it definitely is, but I'm talking about like literally, physically a simulation. Can AI be organic and was it natural? I think AI came from
the idea, yes.
The idea of, from the organic AI consciousness. You know what I mean? Yep. You feel what I'm trying to say? It was built off that. So like everything else, there's nothing new. I mean, everything is built of something. So I think like the basis of AI, almost like how nature is. They built a lot of technology of how nature is. You know what I mean? Like,
absolutely.
So it's the same way. So I think if that was the case, hypothetically, yeah, it could be natural in that sense. As far as it being like physically wiry and electric, okay, I think it's electric, but you know what I mean?
Organic.
No, it wasn't like that. But yeah, it could be physically, organically artificial. No, I don't say artificial. I won't say artificial. That's to me. Organic intelligence that people made artificial intelligence.
Or they're based off artificial intelligence of the original idea. You got it. That's why they call it artificial.
Because the original was
Let me ask you a question. What you made up of?
That's why they call it artificial because the original was natural. Organic.
You are based off of what? Electricity. Our bodies are electrical based. Our bodies are electrical based. Vibrational energy. The computer's vibrating.
I want y'all to go to the I don't know, I forgot the video. Look this up. They said our veins, basically everything was.
Our veins is nothing but wires.
They said it looks like the trees, our heart look like. Look it up. How our body, the way our body's made up, connects with nature. Like literally.
Absolutely.
I was really fucking my shows looking at this the other day. Like literally how everything like. Yeah, our fucking respiratory system, something like that, the tree of life. It's like almost identical. They fit the X-rays and the pictures. X-rays and I said, what the fuck? It was on the Magical channel. Bro, Selection Subscribe to this channel. They have a lot of cool krill, like cool shit like that. People get from TikTok or funny shit that they catch and whatever. You know what I mean? But it's a lot of dope shit that end up being. But yeah, but the nigga that put up all the pictures is just crazy. So maybe that's where they got it from.
Oh, that's exactly what
like I said, hypothetically, but.
They know. You gotta understand the people that's running the show. The people that's running the show, they understand what me and you know. They're like 5 steps ahead, but we are 5 steps behind. But we got it. Artificial intelligence is nothing but a recreation of a fake God. That's all it is. You understand?
And you know,
and we are living it, and we are be able to, and that is the reason why we're able to play the game of playing simulated worlds. We are living in a simulated world.
You know how like to play it.
Yeah.
You like to play God.
We like to play God. So now we are living in a simulated world. So what they're gonna do is create another simulated world within a simulated world. Now you're gonna get deep. Now do that world become real?
Like boom.
Do that world become another dimension?
Going back to the Matrix, I forgot the child, man. Cause I'm a new guy, but just look it up and find it. Then they asked them, how do you feel when the game turned off? And what you mean? Yeah, when it goes like, when it's black. I don't like that. They understand when the system turned off. In a way, aren't we playing God?
Yeah, we playing.
We having people that's thinking that showing fear.
What happens?
One AI remembered them. He came back and he looked for the same person in the city. It's a different NPC, but
non-play character.
I had the same. I found them
the same
and
memory.
I started having a conversation.
Because once you start using DNA hard drives that can store millions of data information, the AI now becomes alive. But the thing is, are we in a simulation just like that AI we're going to create?
Somebody said it was like a Chinese, a scientist said it was like a Chinese nesting thing. He said,
Yes, actually, when you open one, it's a big one, and keep opening one.
He said,
that's the universe.
The original created one.
That's the universe.
Now we created one of the computers. He said now the CPUs and the NPCs inside the computer want to create their own inside that.
If they become alive, if we give them enough DNA information,
it's ready to start.
What happens is this: they're going to start to question why the fuck. You understand how with the AI has no discernment of whether black or white. The AI is like, it's a computer, it can't think like me, but that's my brother. It's a TV, it can't think like me, but that's my brother. The vacuum can't think like me, that's my brother.
Because hypothetically speaking, artificial intelligence or hyper intelligent,
it's not
organically
it's intelligent enough to know that I'm not going to separate black, white, red, green. You don't think like me. You and the computer, we work together. We know the law of the universe given to us by Tahuti. Nothing is accidental or coincidental. So therefore, everything is happening looking like it's chaos, but it's organized confusion. If anybody can understand this, everything is just organized confusion. It's like sex with a girl, and you fucking, and it's sex, and it is just ravagely. And then at the end of that, a baby is born. Organized confusion.
All out of chaos.
But it was chaos with a fucking purpose.
Yo, like, share, subscribe. Look for part 2. Part 2 is all-in simulation. We give out.
And I can go deep on it.
Part 2, we're gonna give out answers to all-in simulation, and then we're gonna go deep on it, as well as examples and videos. So, hope y'all like this video, man. If anybody got any insight or whatever, put it in the comments. I need more comment engagement. I need more like, share, subscribe. Thinking is free. Pop that red pill.